What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EA FC Career Mode. It's episode number 108, returning today on the back of our first 3 games with Luton, where we're 100%. Obviously you would have seen in the last episode, we made 3 new signings. Abdullah arriving to join Maldonado from our former club Sociedad. We also re-signed Malcolm Cameron from Bayern Munich after he left as an academy graduate, and of course we also signed Boucher, otherwise known as Boucher. I think it's the correct pronunciation there. So today, loads of stuff to get through, man, on the back of the transfer window closing. I'm going to try and get through to November if I can, to play all these games in September and hopefully all these games in October as well. Taking us up to the halfway point in the Champions League group stage and quite a few more in the Premier League and our Carabao Cup opening fixture at home to West Ham as well. So loads to get through. We'll crack straight on. First game away, Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace, and first of many today, hoping to stay 100%. It's not a bad, bad effort, just didn't really come down. Still tied at 0-0, 26 minutes in. Whilst these parts of the season, you know, I said they're a bit of a slog to play through, you know. But that's one thing which I'm glad I've done for this year on my content, you know, speed this part of the season up. Normally, like, in the old days, it was like 3 games an episode or 4 at the absolute max, but now it's like, no, it's not that much at stake here. So the quicker we get through it, the better. Kowalczyk, long, lovely build-up, and the finish to match as well. The dream return for Mr. Long continues. Luton in front. Let's go, come on. Oh, so well done that. It's onside. Let's work it in. Oh! That would have been one of the best goals I scored in this year's FC, man. That was unbelievable skill. The header will find the back of the net, so flex on him, Mr. Long. But that would have been an amazing goal initially. But this guy, man, on absolute flames. I think that's 8 goals in all competitions to start the season off. He is, I've said it, man, best player in world football, no doubt about it. I think we'll get him to 93, probably this season actually. Even though the growth suggests it will take a little bit longer. But I'm not sure we'll ever get him to 94 or certified highest overall 95. I'm going to try and get him a hat-trick if I can. He's onside there, and there it is. There it is. First hat-trick since returning. Yeah, I don't think I'll get him to joint highest rated, but this is what I've talked about before. I really wish players could get like mid-season upgrades, or even for a new season an upgrade, because the potential can be upgraded or downgraded heading into a new season based on game time and player performance. But a player's overall can only go up in increments of 1 or go down in increments of 1. And to me, that just isn't really realistic when certain players, as we know, can have a massive drop-off in ability based on their form heading into a new season or even during a season, but also as well an increase depending on how much better they've been. Even so, that's 3, that's the hat-trick, his first is returning, and he's just on absolute flames as he'll get an assist for his pro as well. Cox with a finish, 4-0 Luton, absolutely dominant in London. You know, of all the saves we've done over the years, of all the teams we've had, I think this might be my best ever. And that is a bold statement to make, but a hat-trick for Long and an assist as well. In a 4-0 demolition is how he started a big episode off. Why is he not getting the match ball there? That's so strange. And directly after that, interestingly enough, big bid for Mario from Juve. Obviously, as 6 going nowhere. Scott is now 84 rated. Oh, 31. I keep forgetting it's season 12. I was like, how is he 31? Well, because it's 19 plus 12, Doxy boy. And Abdullah is now going to convert to left wing as well. Again, just a real brief tip for those that don't play CM. You can still play that player on the other side. It's not going to result in a downgrade of any of the attributes whatsoever, but it's just nice to have him as an official LW, as he is a right-footed player on that left-hand side. Right, following game, moving straight on for our 5th straight win to start the season off the Gunners at home. Right now, stumbling off the blocks a little bit. So definitely fancy our chance 0, making it 5 in a row. Come on, you Hatters. Nice ball by Anderson. Kowalczyk. Long's onside. Now can he finish? Oh, off the crossbar. Chip shots. You might have noticed that chip shots this year have become a lot more difficult as Kowalczyk fires just over the bar. I used to chip all the time when 9 times out of 10, all you had to do was just get the power right and the direction would always fall between the posts. This year it's a lot harder, which it should be as well. Chip shots are not easy to execute in real life, so they shouldn't be within the game as well, but that was so close, off the woodwork. And deadlock still yet to be broken. His catch was a great save there at 0-0. Let's go, come on. Get in front before the break, that would be massive. Kowalczyk. Oh, yes! Oh, that Travailer, man, it is so sexy when it comes off. Oh, it's a lovely ball inside that, and oh man, oh my god. You know what I talk about? Sometimes there's like nothing you can do about a goal. You've just got to accept when it's been a bit of bad luck. Yeah, that's one of those moments right there. But I talk about it, man. Luck will balance itself out. But I mean, it's the most chaotic of a goal I think I'll ever concede that. Dear, oh dear. Sometimes, man, things like that are going to happen, and you just got to accept it as it is. Nothing you can do about it, so move straight on. And, oh, what a save by Ramsdale to keep it tied. 22 minutes to go. Got the Milan game in the week, so going to make a few changes here. Oh, but I'm not going to take this guy off. He continues his red-hot start. Cogs to long, Luton back in front. Not really sure if I would call him my... oh, it's brilliantly done. My greatest player ever. It's a bold statement to make that. But he's certainly part of possibly my best team ever, that is for sure. It's just... Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, still... Oh, I just couldn't get a shot away. And thankfully he'll get straight back to his feet. Yeah, I don't know if I call him my best player ever, but this is definitely the best team ever. You might have seen pre-game Christensen hit 90 overall as well. So there's only now 2 players that are sub 90 in Ghana and Moreau. This is unbelievable, man. I don't think I've ever had a higher rated team than this one here. Moving on, Champions League group opener, a repeat of last year's Europa League final, and after our start to the season, I would definitely say we are the favourites to go and win it this season, but these guys were also one of the top dogs to win it this year. AC Milan at Power Court, the group opener. Man, I'm buzzing for this. It's just always so fun, like, coming up against a former club. And their team doesn't quite look like how it did when we were there. That is true. Granted, we've got a couple of their players in Cox and Long. The former missing out on this one here, getting a rest. But as Giles takes an early knock there, it is still a really good side. Oh, and it was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. But losing him for this season was going to hurt them big time. And they haven't replaced him, or so it seems. This is surely the best player in the world right now, man. Honestly. Just ridiculous and worth every single penny. It was always going to happen. Long fires us in front. That's a nice little ball through that. And Young heads away. Amos controls. Hold on. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Oh, and the finish to match as well. There is a gulf in class right now, I feel, between us and the vast majority of teams. I really feel we've taken the next step up for this season due to the arrivals of Long, Cameron, but also Abdullah, who so far hasn't really got started since coming in. But I talked about this in the last episode, when you've got this many world-class players, the point is, even if like 1 or 2 are having bad games, surely someone else won't be. 2-0 up, and we've definitely taken the next step up for this season. I'm calling it now. I think this is the best team I've ever had. Easy. Yeah, easy block, and yeah, well in again. Brilliant piece of defending by again. Oh, play advantage there, please, ref. One of the only 90 rated players in defense in the save. And, oh, that would have wrapped it up. Great save to keep it at 2-0. Definite booking for Brandon Soppy, though, flying in late. As we're still leading by 2. And this game's looking all but over. And, oh, that would have been it. Carrying off the bar. But I think these points on match day 1 are safely in the bag here. I can't just throw it away from here. I might have only just overcome them in the Europa League final last season. But one summer window can make a lot of difference. Milan got slightly worse. We've got much better. 3 points on match day 1. And the favourites laying down a statement of intent early. And also, how bad was that injury for Ryan Giles as well? That's the only concern, like I said, with this team, there's a little bit more depth than last season, but still not a great deal more. And our backup left back has broken his toe. It's got the JonaDocks special, and it'll be done for 3 months. I think we'll be alright though, because even in defence, whilst we are a little bit light, we've got players that are interchangeable and can play CB, can play LB, can play DM. So I think we'll be okay, even though we won't see Giles again for another 3 months. Right, following game, Bournemouth away, aiming to keep it 100% start the season off. Already a 4-point gap on the 2 teams below, and a chance to potentially extend it to 7. Bournemouth away, next game. Dula to Kowalczyk. Great chance here for the opener. 13 minutes for the break. Need a teammate to come with me though. And there's one in Cox, who takes his time and puts it wide. Still 0-0. This would be a ridiculous game for our winning run to be ended on though, because Bournemouth are bottom after losing their first 5. We've won all of our first 5, but like I say, these are often the hardest. Oops, these are the hardest games to win at times. And as things stand, it has started off that way. Not exactly been free flowing yet, but this could be the opener. Come on. Oh, surely. Oh my! How on earth I missed the target again? That's ridiculous. Anderson, Maldonado, Long, Kowalczyk. 3rd time's the charm. Oh my god! Are you serious? How has that ball stayed out 4 times? That's ridiculous. Maldonado to Cox, Kowalczyk for the opener. Finally, we hit the back of the net off the post. Come on. Oh no, surely not. Yep, well in Sebastian. And that's going to be a foul there. We'll play advantage ref. Okay, no, he's continued play after I gave it away. And I don't believe it. I can't believe this is the game we're going to fail to win, honestly. Actually, I can. Abdullah. Yes! First in Luton colours, and it might well be a game winner. Gonna get away with it, 12 on the clock. Thank God for that. That's what I was talking about though, man. Like, seriously, even when there's a game where 2 of my stars aren't doing it for me, Long, absent, Cox misfiring, I've still got Pavel and Abdullah who can pick it up in games like this. That should not have been as hard as it was to win, man. We get there in the end and scrape by a goal. Oh, man. And the Moreau injury, which was in the build-up to that Bournemouth goal, is a 3-month one as well. So I'm going to tone down the sliders once again, just a little bit here. It won't be frequency, but it'll be severity, and it'll be on the screen for you now. I feel as though, like, this is the thing for me with EA. It's not a problem with the rate of injuries we get, but it's the variety, or more to the point, the lack of variety. How many broken toes can you get a season? Next up, 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Last year reached a final, and whilst we are going for the Super 6 this year, this is still going to be our lowest priority of the 4 remaining. Even so, let's see if we make it through to the 4th round. Come on, you Hatters. That's a nice ball inside. Oh, what a cutback. And Charles de Ketelaere makes 1-0. 25 minutes to go. Nothing really going on, but that was a really nice ball inside that, and so composed to peg it back as de Ketelaere gives West Ham the opener. Well, I've said we're going for the Super 6 this year. 1 might already go in the 1st round we enter. Still time. Come on! But this is the problem, man. We've got to make a lot of change to the fitness, fatigue and injury as well. Just how good are our backup brigade? Well, we're going to get one last chance to win this here. Kim sends through Morris. Amos for the win! Quaremos with the game winner. Luton survive. We're into the 4th round. What a winner. Just got to survive this attack. Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe it. He's just ran through me. He's literally just ran straight through me from kickoff. I don't deserve to win this now on the pens, man. I've literally just let him run through me. So I'm just bringing on some better penalty takers for the spot kicks, because now obviously it's game over. Oh, I can't believe that. I literally cannot believe. I've got 28. I don't know if he's going to get to that stage anyway, but just in case it does. Oh, I don't believe that. I literally just let him walk straight through me in order to score that leveller. Pens it is. I've bought on my spot kick takers for it, but after that moment there, I deserve to go out. That's embarrassing. Frustrating that you can't actually pick your takers anymore. I don't know why they've taken out of the game. That's such a silly thing to get rid of. I've always been a believer that if I was a manager, I'd let the boys decide between themselves. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't pick players myself. I'd say let them, take it if they want to take one. As Abdullah drills in the opener. But even so, it was nice to have the option. It was nice to have the option, and I'm sure you guys are probably like me, as you would, oh, what a pen. You would have your favourite player going either 1st or 5th. Francis Johnson to make it 2 to begin with does. And it's 100% for both teams to start off with. Moretti, next up, also scores. Toby Dalton, this time we're going to go to the same corner. Top right. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 3-2. So far, everyone's 100%. As Savio, the former Luton man, stands up next and has it saved by Banks. And now we can take a 2-goal cushion on the spot kicks. Sung-Soo scores, and we're now 1 away from making it through, which means that if Connor saves this one, we are into the 4th round. I'm going to the left-hand side, and it's into the top corner. We still got 2 chances to win it here. Enrique can win it for us. I'm going to the top right-hand side, and this to send us through 100% on the spot kicks does just that. That is so lucky, man. If I'm being honest, I feel a little bit sheepish making it through there, because I got away with it. That was one of the worst goals I've ever conceded. And so we should be able to see directly after the game who we've got in the 4th round, because that was the Wednesday night fixture. All the games played on Tuesday or Wednesday. So in the 4th round of the League Cup, we've got another Premier League side, and it's the team right now who everyone is saying, can they win the Premier League title? The question for you guys, can they actually do it? I mean, their home form at Villa Park has been literally lights out. Unai Emery's got on playing. They look like a real force. They've already beaten both of the main title rivals of last year, Man City and Arsenal, back to back as well, which makes it even more impressive. Can Aston Villa win the Premier League this year? We've got them in the 4th round of the League Cup. And so as our undefeated start to the season, it remains alive just for now. Following game, trying to pull even further clear at the top of the table. Brighton at power, caught in the league. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze in all those games I plan to now. Thriller of a beginning to today's episode, man, including that game right now. But yeah, the undefeated start is definitely going to come to an end at some point, I would think. After only just surviving against Bournemouth and there against West Ham as well. But, oh, what a ball that is. Long's at the far post. Oh, he's going to go. Oh, it almost went in. That was a cross that almost went in. Maldonado to Cox, who had a shocker against Bournemouth. But finds Christensen. And gets it back. And just couldn't offload. But that should be won back by Anderson. And it is. And, oh, that's got to be a pen, surely. Joel on a swivel, going for a strike. Taken down, definite spot kick. And after the week, fancying our chances here of getting ourselves in front. Actually, come to think of it, was that a pen? Initially, I thought, yeah, he got caught on the follow-through. But actually, I'm actually not too sure about that one, to be honest, based on that replay. So instead, I'm just going to Panenka it with Kowalczyk and see if it goes in, but it does anyway. I wasn't sure about that one, actually. Initially, I thought, yeah, for sure, but actually on the replay, maybe a little bit fortunate. We'll take it, though. Luton in front from the spot. That's Lars' ball all day. We'll get one chance before we break to go 2 of the goals up here. This will be a sucker punch if we get it as well. Long, never going to get caught by Zuba Mendy. Come on now. With Kowalczyk in the middle, great cross, and a finish to match as well. When he's not scoring, he's setting him up. Powell gets his brace, Luton tuning up right before the break. What a ball that was. Win that. There we go. And Cox. Oh, keeper backpedaling. I think he always had it going, to be fair, but almost caught him out. Almost. Still leading by 2, and these points feel all but in the bag here. Haven't really been under much pressure in this one. Well, I feel confident that at some point undefeated start to the season is going to go, but it's not going to be right now. Victory over Brighton maintains our 100% start at the top of the table, and at the moment it seems like there's just a gap between us and the chasing pack in terms of quality. We're just on absolute flames here. Right, next up, match day 2 of the Champions League, our first away day in Europe, Shakhtar Donetsk, and it's such a shame that due to the ongoing war in Ukraine, this stadium is currently not in operation, because I get asked quite often, what's your favourite stadium in-game? It's this one right here, the Donbass Arena. It looks beautiful. Still, in the game, thankfully, we can play there, and that's where we'll be for our second game of 6. Come on, you Hatters. Long to Francis. Well, actually retraining to striker, by the way, so expect that position change to happen at some point during the season, as Abdullah goes on a wonderful run for offloading to Gabriel. And it's an early lead for Luton, made by Abdullah, finished by Long. Luton in front. Right now, we are looking unbeatable. I'm standing by this as well. I think this is the best team I've ever had. That is a big, big shout, but I genuinely believe it. I think this is an incredible team. And what I love about it is it's like a mixture of Sociedad, Milan, Luton Academy grads as well, and some other stars from around the world too. It's just such a nice mix of a team as well. This to me is the best we've ever had. Easy, easy, easy. Back to the keeper. And 3, now 4 white shirts coming towards him. That must be so terrifying. As the last line of defence, the last man back, when you've got like 3 or 4 guys coming right at your face. Like, that must be absolutely... I'm not surprised that normally a keeper will just hoof it. There's that many guys coming right at you. That's going to be so scary, especially when it's like some of the top players in world football, like Abdullah, Long, Pavel, all going at him. I don't think Pavel's even on the pitch, but even so. 3-0, job done. And right now, the 100% start continues. We have just been absolutely dominating out there. It's going to drop off at some point, but for now, the dreams of a Super 6 look very much alive. And no matter what, I think just a third of the way through the group, we're already looking like strong ferries to top it as well. Let's keep this rolling. Yeah, we'll do a couple more, then leave it there. Following game, Leeds away at Ellen Road. We're after 7 wins in a row in the Premier League. The question is, how long can we keep it going before that 100% start comes to an end? Leeds Ellen Road is on your Dicker and Duke. Now line up for the home team. Come on, you Hatters. Back to Kaczmarek. 9 minutes to go before the break. Still tied at 0-0. Plenty of the game to go, and the longer it goes on, I say this a lot sometimes, the longer it goes on, tired legs, worse energy, whatever the case may be, oftentimes that's when the difference gets made between a favourite and an underdog. As Abdullah plays a lovely ball through the guy who is onside, and Abdullah hits it straight at the keeper either side. That's probably 1-0. Still time, still plenty of time. That's the best we've had so far in the game. Yeah, Cox full in, mate. Hold on. Oh, Joel. To give us the lead. Oh, yeah. He won it back. He played the 1-2. He finishes the move. Luton in front 10 minutes after the restart, and it's Captain Cox to the rescue. Class camera angle there in front of the away fans as well. It's not going to be a dominant victory, but it's a grind out 1-0, and if that's how we stay 100%, then so be it. Captain Cox to the rescue. Luton 8 on the trot in the Premier League. And unlike Season 7, our first title defence year where we tanked it, this season, no chance, mate. We want that name on the trophy again. Right, still one more, yeah? We'll end on this. Our final game today, Wolves at Power Court, or a win could potentially give us a double-digit lead already, but regardless, would still see us 9 wins in a row to start the Premier League campaign off. My most dominant start to a season ever. Let's not let it slip in our final game today. Come on, you Hatters. It's going to come to an end at some point. We all expect that, but the longer it goes on, the more you just start to wonder. Do you know what I mean? You get a little bit delusional. It's like when you're dating and things are going so well, and it's just, you just think, at some point it probably is going to stop. But the longer I can keep this going, I'm not going to say I hear wedding bells, but listen, man, like, you just never know. You just never know. Pavel gives us the opener, and wedding bells are starting to ring in my mind right now, man. Super 6, undefeated season. I'm starting to get a bit delusional now. Easy. Oh, what a save, Kaczmarek. Great stop there by the pole. Low down to his right-hand side. Still leading by 1 again. Only 2 goals conceded in our first 8 in the Premier League. And he's got his eye on that Petr Cech record of 24 clean sheets in a season as well. That's one of those records where I do wonder if that'll ever be broken. Well, Kaczmarek this season definitely thinking, why not? Why not me? As we still have that lead, but Wolves pushing for the leveller. Fair play to them. They're big underdogs, but they're going for that equaliser before the first half comes to its close. Only problem is when you push so many bodies forward, you leave yourselves exposed at the back. Cox to make it 2. Shouldn't really have scored from there. Keeper should be doing better, but Luton double their lead. Wedding bells, I can hear them. Win him. Coxey flicks on, keep going. Just about regained his footing to continue to break with Abdullah. He's only got the 1 goal so far. Oh, it's just going to be a wonderful little bit of composure to get his second. I just waited for that covering defender, and as soon as he was back in the picture, whoop, right round him with a ball roll and the simple finesse as well. Yep, I know I've said it a few times, but I can't think of a single team I've had that comes even close to this Luton Town team. And it feels great as well, from the early save struggles to where we are right now. This is why, even when things are hard, you never give up on the project, man, because one day you're going to reap the rewards and get the benefits. Cox almost made it 4 in the first half, and we will close out 9 wins in a row, I'm sure of it now. Mario to Anderson. And Maldonado with a lovely ball to make it 4. As Kowalczyk finishes the move off, and this is how we'll close out today's big bumper episode. 9 wins in a row in the league, undefeated start to the season in all competitions, 2 wins in the Champions League group stage already, and through in the Carabao Cup as well. Yep, my best team ever on absolute flames. I have never started a season off like this. It has been an unbelievable start and an unbeaten start. Wedding bells are ringing, man. Doxy's getting delusional, but I don't think you can blame him. We'll leave it there for today's episode, guys. So massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And we'll return in the next one with the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Match days 3, 4 and possibly 5 in the Champions League group stage as well. And more games in the league as we aim to stay 100%, with Doxy Boy getting a bit too far ahead of himself, I think, in the hunt for a Super 6 and an undefeated season. Come on, mate. Calm it down, yeah? Have a great day. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.